Talk to David Tafuri about this. He's a former UN and State Department official. And the point here being, David, there will now be this 24-hour video surveillance at the holy site where there has been an awful lot of violence lately. I'm wondering, who's going to monitor that? How will that be monitored? Do you think it will help as much as Secretary Kerry believes it will?
Well, it seems like a very simple solution, but as you mentioned, each of the stakeholders have agreed to it. You know, Jordan plays an interesting role. Jordan is the custodian of this holy site. That's why the King of Jordan was helping to mediate this problem. So Jordan will probably be in charge of this new security measure. Hopefully it will work out. Mahmoud Abbas seems to be positive about it. But the question is whether Mahmoud Abbas and the other Palestinian leaders will try and calm down the Palestinian population, which will hopefully prevent these lone wolf attackers from engaging in more attacks. However, as you reported, there's already attack. Let's see over the next few days if it results in calming the population.
Are these lone wolf attacks, or do you believe that perhaps they might be more organized? Is Hamas involved in any way here?
Well, certainly Hamas and other Palestinians leadership members are encouraging these attacks. I don't think that they're organized, but they're spurring on this anger and encouraging Palestinians to engage in these attacks and really preying on the hopelessness of Palestinians. And that's what's resulted in these attacks. Let's see if this new measure will help calm people down.
So a lot of people might be looking at this and thinking, where is the Arab voice in this? Meaning Egypt and Saudi Arabia are noticeably absent here.
Yeah, I mean, this is a difficult problem, and obviously Saudi Arabia, for instance, has lots of other issues that they need to focus on, same with Egypt. So I think that they're, happy to let Jordan play the important role as mediator, and it makes sense because Jordan is the custodian of this holy site. But for us to move forward with a real peace process, all of the countries and important regional leaders are going to have to be involved. The peace talks are completely stalled, as you see. This little, development hopefully will maybe result in restarting the peace talks, but there are some big obstacles to peace between the Palestinians and Israel. Most importantly, the settlements. Also, the peace talks broke down last time over a prisoner exchange and the release of Palestinian prisoners, which Israel did not want to do.
So you talk about the importance of Jordan's voice in this. How influential do you think Jordan will be at the end of the day?
Well, Jordan is very influential because it has a strong relationship with each of the key parties, especially with the U.S. It has a good relationship with Israel, having a peace treaty in place since the early 90s. And also, Jordan has a very large Palestinian population, so they have, some influence with the Palestinians, although that's a tense relationship.
Certainly. All right, David Tafuri, always appreciate your insight, sir. Thank you for being with us.